The things my dad warm up vocally. I learned how to do that. You want to get into the you open everything up. Okay, you know I was a top jingle singer in Toronto as a kid.
I know. You showed me, yeah.
Until my voice changed, and it was like, we've got some badass singers. Sorry, Kev. You know.
Oh, drumming is better, but don't worry. Otherwise, we won't be here. So.
Well, so at this point, the single rap cue.
Yeah.
And
the rough as well.
And as you see, there is an appoggiatura that is 2/16 notes, right? And so speed comes up. We're gonna play those as a rebound, right?
Yeah.
So now we're venturing into the world of the fulcrum that exists in the hand, right? And therefore, it makes sense that Murray would have preceded the single Radima cue with the rough, because it's part of this stroke, and that's this whole idea of the chronology of the strokes.
Yeah.
One leads to the next. So we should take a look. We should start by taking a look to see how that rough is coming along. Okay, so if you put your metronome on at 40, and let's take a listen and a look. It's getting better. Go ahead and put the metronome up to, put it up to 52. Let's take a look.
Sure.
Put the metronome up to, go ahead and put it up to 72. Go ahead and put it up to 90. Go ahead and put it up to 104. Go ahead and put it up to, go ahead and put it up to 100 and, put it up to 112. Okay, go ahead and put it up to 120. Not a lot of work, is it? It's pretty easy, isn't it? Just kind of slow, really. What we're doing is making these motions. Now, it's just to the point where it's just starting to, and it's much better. But it's just getting to the point now where you're losing your floor. So 120, that's where you're challenged to retain the feeling of always coming back to here. See? We always want to come right back to the floor, right to here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're up to 120. You were only up to 80 last lesson,
Probably, yeah.
right? Okay, so that's good.
So I think you're absolutely right, and I think the main struggle now is keeping up with the floor. Any recommendations on that?
Yeah, to remember that you have to always come back to the floor.
Thanks, mate.
Memorize this feeling, you see? You didn't make a big enough deal about how important this is.
No, it is 100%.
Well, because if you're trying to turn from here for your single stroke and you're up here, it's not going to work.
No.
Now what are you going to do? Now you have to bring it down, or now you've changed the motion. Right. Back to the floor. Right. You see, and so often there's not a lot of mystery involved.
Okay.
It's a matter of vigilance.
Okay.
It's a matter of recognizing the importance of some of these, primary aspects of this technique.
Yeah.
All right. So we've gone from 80 to 120. That's good. Okay. All right. Now let's take a look at the single Radman cue.
Yeah. What speed do you want?
Well, we're going to start it off at 40. And take a look.
Sorry.
Can you raise any higher?
Yep.
Go ahead for the throw. look. I'm coming up. Uh-huh. See, at this tempo, and with this stroke, you see you're coming back to the floor. Okay, so it's important. Now, pop it up to 52. Okay, go ahead and put it up to 60. Okay, go ahead and put it up to 72. I put it up to 80.
All right.
Stay in the center. Your left is starting to wander off out to the edge of the pad. That's good. It's just start. You're right. Okay, so your left is just starting to wander around a little bit.
Yeah, I feel I'm losing the grip now.
And every once in a while, your upstroke ends up out here.
Yeah. I feel I'm losing control of the grip.
Raf, not bad. Now let's take a look at the double Radom EQ. Okay.
Okay. Let me take a look at that.
Metronome back down to 40.
Double Radom EQ. Oh, cool.
Okay, so you see that all we're doing is we're now adding an extra, what is extra rough, really, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and play that. How are we going to play this? One sec. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So, in other words, okay, so it's one click for every bar, right? Because now we're in 3/4 time. Now,
Yeah.
let me stop you. Now, what's happening is, it's interesting. This stroke is bringing out something that I was suspicious of. I wasn't sure. But what we don't want to be doing is pumping our arms for wrist turns. It's not, and I know you're just getting your head around it. So, and that's when some of the problems in one's technique become more apparent. Okay, so check it out. You can't lose the motion, and your motion is gotten better. You're starting to loosen up and start to make a motion. Okay, so now what I'm noticing is we're not getting much of a motion, and then I get a lot of arm. So it's starting to, you're heading in this direction instead of and now you notice that there's really only a dot on the first rough. So you notice, in that case, see, now we have an upstroke that is on the last quarter note. If we start right, it'll be on that left. Okay. And going the other way, it'll be on the right. So just take your time, no metronome, and go through this stroke and see if you can make sense of it.
And so the dotted, is it also an accent or not? Because you were doing it with an accent, is it, or?
Well, the dot, Murray and Dick would use the dot as an indication that it's louder. Perhaps not quite an accent. Could be for remedial purposes, but yes, we're going to make a motion for that.
Yeah.
Okay. By making it more of an accent, it provides you.
Sounds better.
Well, it provides you with needing to make a motion. See, we're learning the motion. So if we have a chance to actually make a motion, we should. Okay, so you're going to want to play in time, whatever time you just decide, but it's up, up.
No.
Nope, the left isn't up. Doesn't have to be, but it'd be good for you to approach it that way, right? And now you're having to make a single stroke, and you're playing more of what's written.
Is this right?
No, it's ra-ta-ta up. See, because the up is preparing you for the next downstroke, which is supposed to be a dot or an accent. So just going one way.
You're saying the last right is an up?
Well, it starts with a right drag, and then
Right drag or left drag? Left drag.
and the last note is a left. It's a quarter note. That will be your up. Go and play it slowly and get a feel for it.
Yeah. No, exactly. So
No, it doesn't go the la da da da. We could play it that way, but what I'm doing is I'm playing up, because the next note is the beginning of the phrase the other way, and it will be a left drag, meaning that the right will be the appoggiatura.
can you do it again, please?
Yeah. So we're going downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke.
Okay. So you're saying then, if I understood correctly, you're saying
Up. Just play it from the second. Play it from the the second beat of what is a 3/4 bar. So you'll be starting with a left appoggiatura into a right eighth note triplet.
mm-hmm.
Play it from there and get to the last left and stop.
Right, but my point is, if we exclude the first drag and just include the second part of it, that's the same as a single rhythm cube, right?
Well, no, because now we're playing a different stroke. And it won't be quite the same, because now we're making the last note of that an up. I just want you to do this. So in this case, I'm playing that Ratamacue not with a throw. The first note of the triplet isn't a throw, but the last note is an up. Just try that. Get that feeling into your body.
Because it's going to be the accent on the next bar, right? The first one. Okay.
Try it from there. Try it from the.
Okay. I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Up.
Yeah.
Up.
No, give me a second.
I'm gonna say it. There it is. You got it. And then it's gonna go the other way. Right. So start from the beginning of the bar and just get to there.
But isn't this last left an accent, or at least something close to that? Because it would mimic the single Ratamacue, right? On the single Ratamacue,
I want you to play it this way.
Okay. No, fine. It's fine. Okay.
Okay. Now start from the beginning with the right drag.
Yeah.
To the end of the bar.
So right from the beginning, right? Left, right, right? Yeah.
Start with the downstroke in the right. Ra. So it's ra, ra, da, da, ah. Ah, there you go. Ah, got it. You got that close? Yeah.
Yeah, that this way is easy for sure.
That's cool. Okay. Metronome on a 40.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it does sound different than the single Radamacue.
Right, and the triple Radamacue will be more like the double Radamacue.
Oh, okay.
Not there yet.
Yeah.
Okay. No, start with the downstroke.
Yeah, okay. My God, I can make a mistake.
You're listening. Turn them up to, put it up to 48. Uh-huh.
Sorry.
We could play it that way. Now go ahead and play it that way for fun. It's different, isn't it? See, now you're making motions in different places. Go ahead and play it though. Go ahead and play it with the other accent because you want to. Right? You could. Now remember, for all those inside notes, see, it's just a wrist turn. It's not this. Don't cheat, because that'll really mess with your. Yeah, right.
It's my grip, man. My left grip is so bad, Kevin.
See. That'd be good exercise. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay? Now I'm creating an exercise because you have a propensity to want to pump your arms. So we're going to turn it around. So how many times does it get played? Let's see. So now we're using two accents. It's 3 times. Right. Watch. Now to be left. Right. That's the chart.
I even just singles at that speed, I struggle, man. It's just my left. It's just a grip, man. I don't know, man. It's just so annoying, Kevin.
it's revealing something. That it's revealing something, and we will get to the bottom of it.
Like this is okay, man. This I can do it. It's just that when it gets to the rebound, I kind of lose it, man.
All right. Well, there's some lack of awareness with regards to the grip.
Yeah, for sure.
Happening, and that will straighten itself out as we go along. I don't want to get in the way of the flow right now of you at least learning this chart. Then perhaps we can talk about what's happening. So put the metronome back down to 40.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're playing the stroke nicely.
I know.
But because I noticed something going on with the inner workings and the pumping of the arm, it's brought us to this other awareness. Okay. Go ahead and play the chart. I want to know that you know the chart. It's going to take 3 times to turn it around each time. Go for it. Go ahead. Singles. Right there. Okay, to the left. Start again and know when you go to the singles. And the singles go da 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 da. Right.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Singles. Right there. Here's how you get into the singles. Watch. So it's right. No way. But now it's gonna go left. After you go like this. Right. Hold on. Now it's gonna go left. Now it's gonna go right. Okay?
Yeah.
It'll keep turning around. Three, 4. Now it's left. Right.
I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right? Just take it from the singles, going right. Three, 4. You got it. Let's put the metronome back up to 48. See if you can play it at 48. Good. Cool. Good for you.
Ah.
Stop. You know what is really interesting, Raph?
Cool. I like these assessments.
Your left is playing better singles than your right.
It's not, Kevin. It cannot be. Man.
When you watch this back, Raph, you'll realize that it's true. Here's what you're doing, which is really kind of, That's almost kind of nice to hear, because it's been your left that's been bothering you, and yet your left isn't pumping the way your right. Your right's going like this, with the elbow out a little bit, and the left is just doing this, turning. So the right's going. I'll exaggerate. See? But it's not. It's not supposed to be this. It's this. Okay? So go ahead, metronome back down to 40. We'll take a quick look at your singles. Okay? Go ahead and just play singles, the triplets at that tempo.
What, 16 notes or?
Same speed as the Rademek.
Sorry.
And your left don't move. Your left has a better angle relative to your forearm. See, your right your right's doing this, and your left is doing this. And want them especially watch. Dick Wilson would say, see, if you were to just make a motion, that sends the energy, surges to the tip, right? Dick would say when you make a throw, the stick feels longer. He said, of course it isn't longer, but it feels longer than just turning your wrist. Now it feels longer. Now what this does is, because the torque of this throw sends the energy out to the tip, it can help you get the proper alignment. See, when you really throw the energy out, it doesn't go this way, it goes that way. And this is the angle you want. Your left has that angle. Okay? So go ahead and make a throw in the air in your right to teach yourself. Just here, beside yourself, so you don't hurt, not on your leg, next to your leg. Yeah,
I'm hitting my leg.
Well, don't. You can put your hand here. No, you can just face me. Face me. Put the stick by your side. You're gonna have to. You've got the. You're not into hockey, but you've got the Tony Esposito goalie position. Something like, yeah, was it? I memorized all the goalies. They had their different positions while they were facing off. Well, the face-off was occurring, right? Yeah, don't be afraid to let that stick. Can you hear the whoosh?
Yeah.
Okay, now take a look at that angle. Put that out in front of you. What's that look like? More like that. It's not a perfect extension of the forearm. It's slightly off, but close.
Yeah, but it's not like this.
Right. And that'll happen if the grip isn't correct, or if you're sticking your elbow out. That'll happen. Go ahead and put the pad back now. Okay. More like that. Now go ahead and play the triplets and maintain that angle. Turning better. That's better. Now your right is starting to turn. You're turning. Okay. Let's see. So that is actually an excellent exercise. You know, you are right. Okay.
Kevin, it's slow. The minute I start increasing the speed is over, Kevin. It all goes down the downswing.
Well, all I know is the two hands now are more similar and you're up to 48. Okay. Now, we could take it, that could be a /52, right? We took that up to 52. Go ahead and put it up to 52 for a minute. I want you to play the triplets. You're playing triplets. I want you to play in groups of 4. Can you do that and keep the time?
What do you mean in groups of 4?
Well, triplets can be played in groupings that aren't necessarily in 3, but they're still the speed of triplets.
Mm-hmm.
You know that tune of mine, the Crabb?
Yeah, Affinity.
Isn't that how it starts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da da ba do do ba da do ba da bodego digga oh ba ba da digga da. Okay. So da 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 da, probably about the tempo. Bang to watch. It's gonna go. We're playing triplets, right? Triplets at this speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Be a good exercise for you. Then it comes back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times, and it'll come back around, and then you're back to singles. Go ahead and play that.
Ooh.
It'll be good for you conceptually as well, because I can see that it's not hip to. Okay? But you need to put the metronome on for this. You can put it back down to 40 if you want. What you're going to do is you're going to internalize, and this is great for your own time as well. This will help develop better time. But you're going to internalize the speed. You're going to memorize it. Wild horses couldn't drag me away from this tempo and this feeling. So you got that. Now all you have to do is count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Try it. Okay. Ah, there you are. No, you were back. You were back at the top. You landed with the metronome. All you needed to go was back into the singles without the accent. Ah, there's one more accent.
And then goes from there directly to the triples again.
Uh-huh. More accents. There'll be 6 accents, right? There you go. Okay.
Why do you make me do these exercises, guys? It's so hard.
I made it up for you. I also made it up for my own composition. At some point, maybe I'll send you an exercise that is just essentially just the rhythmic aspect of the exposition of that tune, my tune, the Crabb. So you can see. Da, 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 da. It could be better. See, it really just starts to sound like da 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 da. Fools the ear.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. Da, da, da. 1, 2. Nothing. Not really that fast. It's not fast. Okay, but it's cool because it's something that is unfamiliar to you, okay? And you can use this on the drum set. I mean, we'll get into more of these kinds of things. But you see, that's the difference between someone who has really spent the time on learning the instrument and someone who hasn't. And so you begin to learn that you can subdivide triplets into groups of 4, into groups of 5. You can play them as you can play triplets as paradiddles, right? Now you're in groups of 4, but I'll take you all over the place and we'll internalize this stuff. It'll become such second nature to you, and it'll start to come out in your playing on the drums. Okay, and you'll sound like a modern guy. I'm going to turn this off. Good job, man.
Thank you, Kevin.